right now I'm talking to somebody who is stuck in making a choice in love. And you are somebody who has either seen love in a really idealistic way, where you like romanticize love and put it on a pedestal in a way where it's either in like a hopeless romantic way where okay, I'm seeing it in two ways. One is like a hopeless romantic way where you kind of just like hope everybody is going to be that type of love, so you kind of let everybody in. Other people might be, well, I romanticize love to be this specific thing, so I won't let anybody in until they meet these expectations. Take that as you will, okay? But you have a choice to make in love. You know that this is not the place that you want to be. Let me make that clear. This is not the place that you want to be. This is like, how do I say this? It seems like it doesn't feel like a win-win outcome for you. It feels like you're choosing between two evils, but that's not true. Okay, so the next thing that came out behind that, it's like you're making a choice out of pain as opposed to making a choice out of love. And I think that's why you needed to come across this message, because two queens, especially when they come back to back, typically mean like some sort of rivalry. So you might have two people in mind, like one that you really care for, one that you see very highly, one that you think is generous and kind and warm, and the other person who you kind of see as abrasive. It's somebody who you might be in a social circle with, because it seems like you're kind of connected through your means of like your network. Does that make sense? But I don't think that the Queen of Swords energy is the type of person that you like being around. I think it's just the type of people that you're used to being around. Abrasive, kind of like blunt, not very considerate of other people's feelings. They just say things that they just say. When this Queen of Pentacles energy is somebody who is very thoughtful and considerate, and it's somebody who makes you feel comfortable. That is especially with that Queen, like the comfortability comes with that Queen of Pentacles energy. So there's like, this person makes you feel safe, and this person, the only reason you feel safe is because you feel comfortable in the environment, not because you feel comfortable with this person. And something may have happened where you now have to, it's like you don't have the choice that you want to make, so you have to make a choice of two evils. So it's like, maybe, I don't know, I can't help but think that I get clarifiers for this. So with the Queen of Swords energy, that's like, you're holding on to this because I think something happened between here, because with these cards, it's like the Star talks about healing, having faith, vulnerability, and restoring peace. But I think that's something that needs to be had here in order for things to go well. I think whatever situation you're holding on with this person is because it's what you know. And I think with this other energy, you kind of have to be a little more vulnerable. You have to like kind of show your hand a little bit. You have to give into, like, if you see this person pouring into, sorry, they're naked and we can't show that on YouTube, so even though I just didn't, but briefly, they're pouring into this the environment that they're in. So I think right now you are stuck between pouring into this environment with vulnerability and faith, and staying in the situation that you know because you're kind of being stubborn. You're kind of like being stuck in your ways. And I think there is going to be some sort of action that you take that presents this opportunity for you to make the choice and push towards the direction that you actually want versus the one that you are currently in. But you have to be willing to do that. You have, like, when you see this opportunity present itself, you have to be willing to take action, or it will be closed out forever. That I did not expect to see that death card under there when I picked it up. So that's definitely a synchronicity. What's under here? The Hierophant. You've been guided to do something about this for a while. That's probably why this is under here. You've been guided to do something about this for a while and you just don't. Why is that? Why is that? Oh, you might not feel worthy of it. You, especially if you've known this person for a long time, you might not be the same version of yourself as you were when you started or when you first connected with this person. So you have to stop punishing yourself, I think I want to say, for the version of yourself that you showed up as. Because you kind of need to put that to bed within yourself in order to come into that magician energy. Because the love that you have is already inside of you. It's already something you know. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. I am just here to confirm the things that you already feel, because energy doesn't lie. Energy doesn't lie. You can withhold all the words that you want, but energy doesn't lie. And I think that's where I'm going to leave your message. So I am sending you lots and lots of love. Thank you as always for trusting and allowing me to read for you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.